All right, we're going to continue this morning with the Dean of Etowah County Coaches. Coach, I miss coming to the pool to see you, but one of these days maybe we can have a reunion there. So, Coach Mike Robertson, the Hokes Bluff Eagles. Coach, if you'd let the players introduce themselves or you introduce them, then some opening comments about your Hokes Bluff Eagles this year.
All right, I'll just let them introduce themselves.
My name's Jalen Simmons. I play middle linebacker and tight end, and I'm a senior.
I'm Connor Masters. I play quarterback, wide receiver, and DB, and I'm a senior.
Well, 42nd year and 27th head coach, and Jeff, you had mentioned in the Hokes Bluff pool, 39 years with the pool. You used to come over there and get a free hot dog. Now we get barbecue, so we've moved up, Jeff.
Yeah, I feed you now, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, but anyway, glad to see all your happy faces. Everybody's excited at this time. We've had a good summer. The guys have worked hard. I know all coaches like to feel that way, but we really have. We've got some experience back, but we did lose some good football players. But, we jumped into a new region and thought, well, maybe we'll get out of that SEC Central, but they put us right back in it. So we know the schedule's tough. But over the summer, things have went well, and hopefully we'll have a good, exciting season.
Coach, talk about the number of starters returning, offensive, defensive, the experience that you got coming back on this Eagles team this year.
Well, I'll start with Jalen. Jalen's played both sides of the ball, special teams, deep snapper. So he's the most experienced player on defense. We've got a couple of linemen back, a couple of DBs. On the offense, so we lost about 80% of our offense with our tailback and quarterback. But we've got a couple of young receivers back and a couple of offensive linemen. So we're bringing back about 4 on each side of the ball. But many of our guys did get to play some last year in a backup role, so hopefully that'll help them. But we did have spring training. I know that's the big debate now whether to have spring training, but we got in 7 days. So got an idea there. So that's pretty much where we are.
Coach Rob, I know I'm coming out to see you guys tomorrow, but you've got a very young group. I've heard about this 9th and 10th grade group you got coming in. I've heard nothing but good things about them. Talk to us about that group you've got coming in.
Well, looking at it on paper, 27 years ago when I took over, we had 6 seniors. We've got 14 seniors, and many of them have played a little bit. We only have 10 juniors, so we are a majority out of our team, 9th and 10th graders. So I kind of compared it to those early years when I first started. We're in a rebuilding mode anytime you change coaches like we did. But I don't feel that way in another way, in that all these guys have played. That time all the guys were new to my systems and so forth. But we do have some good young players, and many of them are going to have to play. We played 4 or 5 9th graders last year, and they got their heads beat in many games. But we're relying on these senior guys. I'm a senior guy as a coach. I think the seniors have to be the leaders. They have to be the ones to lead us on and off the field. So I'm excited about our seniors. They're all good people. I know coaches like to say that, but they really are. They're good guys, and they're all competitors. So I feel like still going to be senior leadership that's going to get us through the season.
And for you two guys, how does it feel knowing that Coach Rob chose you two to come represent your school, not just your school, but your community today here at Media Day, starting right here?
I think it feels good because it kind of makes me think that he trusts us and wants us to do the best for our community and our school.
I think it means a lot because, you kind of grow up, seeing all the seniors, being leaders, and on Friday nights just making the big plays, and you always kind of want to be that guy, and it's just, kind of weird to be in that position like yourself.
Let's come down to in a tough region like this, and depending on your depth, do you have an idea? I know it's early, but how many of you guys are going to play both ways on offense and defense? Yeah.
Well, you always look at things on paper, and we like to say that there won't be many, but, Jalen here is going to be playing both ways for sure. But we do have some depth. All right, we've got more linemen back this year. We didn't lose, but really 3 linemen from last year, although they all 3 were a big part of our team. I think sometimes the linemen are the most Well, the most important part of trying to play both ways, you know, you talk to guys that played on the line through the years at Hokes Bluff, and they'll say, well, I did rest a little bit on offense or whatever. Skilled guys, if they're athletic, they find a way to rest a little bit more, but a lineman can't rest. It's every play. So we're trying not to have too many, that's all I'll say, because, you know, it's still young. We really hadn't got started yet, but we're hoping some of those young guys, we got a couple of ninth graders, we hope will do what some of the ninth graders did last year. If they're not starters, they're going to be starters from the standpoint they'll play the number of minutes that the starter does. So it's just hard to tell right now, but that's a good question, Chris.
Coach, my son actually played for you last year, and you know, he talked about, you know, behind the scenes, the family-oriented program that you have and guys coming up in it, and it means something to play there at Hokes Bluff. With that being said, how important is that there ain't, the expectations is always there the same? They know you, they know the program, they know the city and who they're playing for, and the pride of wearing that Hokes Bluff jersey on Friday nights.
Well, you know, coaches get too much credit when we win. We get too much blame when we lose, but I appreciate the question. Well, you know, Hokes Bluff's Hokes Bluff. It'll be Hokes Bluff when I leave, but, you know, it starts with their parents. You know, we've got a great community with the parents being involved, obviously. But we got a great city, Mayor Reeves, we get support there. But it's really about the coaches and the players. I got great assistants. You know, our staff has changed over. Greg's here, who coached the defensive coordinator on the state championship team. But, you know, he's gone with Coach Patrick Ball. We lost to cancer. And Jeff Noah, they were their main assistants all my career. Now we've turned the staff over. But all them guys, either they played on the state championship team, Brian Sexton, Jake Ball, and Taylor Morgan, and my son's the other assistant. So keeping that going, just, you know, we haven't changed a lot, but with the names. And then you go to the players. Our players have great pride. You know that, being around. Expectations, you know, we just want to play hard. I heard Coach Saban, you know, I like to listen to Coach Saban. He said some things, you know, play to your potential. Whether you're just a backup guy or you're a starter, you know, do your job. So simple, but so right. And but I appreciate that. I do think we have a great community, and that's why I've been here since 1971, excluding 3 years that I was at Southside. But you know, it's about our coaches and players. So our players, you heard what Connor said. You know, he sat around and watched these interviews and seen guys do it. Now he's setting up here. So that, I guess that hopefully answers your question.
This is a question for the players, Jalen and is it Carter?
Connor.
Connor?
Yes, sir.
What's it like playing for a legend in Hokes Bluff? I mean, he's grown up there. He played quarterback there. He married the homecoming queen, the head cheerleader there. He's built this program into what it is. He bleeds green. What's it like playing for a guy like Coach Rob?
It's an honor to play. Kind of makes you feel like you gotta, you know, just go out there and play and really just do what he wants you to do, and it just feels good.
Connor?
Well, I just think, you know, you kind of know what you're going to get from him every day, day in and day out. You know he's going to say when you mess up and all that kind of stuff. But it's just really an honor, you know, just to trust what he just kind of puts in front of us.
Coach, before we let you go today, I know you've already spoke on your schedule. I know you're open on the 19th. Is there a jamboree game there on the 19th before you play on the 25th, I believe, against Southside?
Yes, sir. We're playing Alexandria on the Thursday night at Hokes Bluff. It's just be a short jamboree, just us and them. Coach Gann, yeah. So nobody eats there at Alexandria, right?
Right.
Why are we playing them? But Todd and I have become friends. We've been friends. You know, my son Brad played basketball for him, so he drags me into this jamboree game. But it's a good test for us. You know, they're physical, and I think it's helped set us up.
Thanks a lot, Coach. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Good luck to the Hokes Bluff Eagles this year.
I appreciate all you guys and the way y'all support high school athletics. I always want to mention that each year. You guys are all positive, and I appreciate that in making high school athletics what it is. Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.
Yes, sir.